Ahoy! I'm so very glad you could join me. This is an absolute pleasure to have you here. Actually, now that you are here, what do you think about this strange little paradigm? Sneeze once for a wish, twice for a kiss, thrice for a letter, and 4 for something better. Apparently. That's what old Gerty McKenzie said to me today when we chanced upon each other while foraging in the woods. Yes, at the time of this rather surprised proclamation, I was actually on my hands and knees in absolute reverence of a perfect little purple primrose which I had found growing amongst the tussocks and ferns of the forest floor. And I was rather curious to ascertain whether this wonderful little miracle of nature held the presence of any tangible fragrance within its exquisite inflorescence. And in my eagerness to perceive the bouquet, I must have sniffed up a little pollen into the bargain, and it made me sneeze, twice as it happens. And with thrifty recollection of Mrs. Mackenzie's aforementioned quatrain, I was led to believe it was for a kiss. It suddenly dawned on me what she'd meant. At that moment I looked up at old Mrs. Mackenzie, and she was fluttering her eyelashes like that in a most suggestive manner, and then she puckered her lips. Well, I can tell you I wasn't ready for such a proposition. I confess I pretended not to have heard the old dear, just in case I was required to fulfill some sort of obligation. Don't get me wrong, she's a wonderful old stick and a neighbour of many years, but as for a kiss, I couldn't bring myself to it. Although I'm not the only one that finds Mrs. Mackenzie's excessively whiskery chin a little unpalatable. In fact, particularly today, as on closer inspection I could see it still contained vestiges of the previous evening's suet pudding, and that's always a passion killer. It's always a passion killer. Not that I feel any passion for Mrs. Mackenzie, you understand. Oh no, to the contrary. To the contrary. I myself have always found it an absolute requisite that any prospective love interest from the fairer sex should at least possess some teeth. And fatally, Mrs. Mackenzie's teeth abandoned her mouth many years ago. There are remnants of some of the more tenacious incisors, and I think she has a grinder or two at the back, but I sometimes wonder whether it is they that actually manifest the extraordinarily unsavoury odour that permeates Mrs. Mackenzie's out-breath. It really is rather engagingly provocative. I mean, why couldn't it have been Hessie Hickson? I'd rather have kissed Hessie Hickson. Priscilla Shackley. Priscilla Shackley. Chance to be a fine thing. Sally Black. Sally Black and the 2 black cats. She lives down the lane. Everyone thinks she's a witch, and I think she looks fantastic. Then again, she never talks to anybody. I don't know. Maybe I should convince Mrs. Mackenzie to shave her face. Anyway, I think I'm losing myself in idle conjecture. I'll probably bring this story to its conclusion by telling you it's been an absolute pleasure to have you here. I do hope to see you again. So until next time, if there is a next time, farewell, won't you? Cheerio. Cheerio.